Um, this is Charlie and I's little video of really opinionated stuff for you to tear apart. Thanks.
About education.
I want to kick off with what is the point of school, because I think school has forgotten why it exists, and my opinion is that the reality of the situation right now is that our school system is freaking out about assessment. We just don't know how to assess young people. Like, how do we work out who's good and what does good actually mean? So we've got GCSEs and A-levels, and these are basically the way that we tell how good someone is, and how someone who manages Nike or Google or whatever has to kind of go, okay, well, this person is quite good because they've got a B and a C, and then this person is really good because they've got an A. And I think actually that system's really stupid, because infinite people have got these results, infinite people have got these results, and we actually need loads more than that. And so an interview is good, because that's where you get to express yourself and your individuality, and that's why I think social skills are so important to develop. And so I think schools should be a lot less short-sighted and only caring about getting this piece of paper so you can go up to the next level and get that piece of paper and then get that piece of paper, when you forget the vast majority of it. I don't think hardly anyone remembers even half the stuff they learn in secondary school.
Yeah, I think basically the point of school should be to help students understand the point of school and their life, and help them understand what they're trying to achieve, because I think a lot of people don't really know what they're trying to achieve. They're just kind of carrying out their daily school life, just doing lessons, having a laugh, just making friends and stuff, and they don't really think too much perhaps about why they're actually really at school. Like, what's the point of it? Talking about friends, I think socialising is one of the most important things that should happen in school. It should be, if not the key, the core point of school is to help people socialise and become confident with each other, because that's how you progress in life, is being comfortable with different people. And
working in teams and respecting other people, listening to other people.
Certain things such as creating the authority boundaries with teachers is kind of, in a way, antisocial, and creating the kind of the years, dividing up the students in years, also limits their kind of social networking to just their kind of year groups, and they get used to that, and it becomes a habit in their later life, so then they become kind of perhaps even fearful of people of higher authority or older than them, and maybe feel kind of better than younger people because they've already done that and they're better than them and they know more. But it shouldn't be like that. It should be all kind of intertwined. People should be able to kind of be involved with the younger students and have a kind of more of a open relationship with their teachers, instead of Mr. Smith 102. It should be, hello Jeff.
It's so strange, there's so much distance between your teachers, these old people, and like the younger classes. Like, there's so much like distance just in every sense. Like, I'm not allowed in the staff room, it's like a secret universe where they all drink tea and stuff that I'm not allowed to do. Like, that's just not society. That's just why we live in a world where kids and grown-ups don't speak to each other in the street because they think they'll be paedophiles, or it's just weird or something. Like, I just think it's really unhealthy.
I think school's just too strict. We need to kind of shake it up a bit and kind of create a choice aspect, so you aren't just going to your rigid set lessons all the time in your year groups. You should have like a great fluid timetable, almost like a festival program where you've got lots of different things happening all the time, and you can choose what you want to go to, and it wouldn't be limited by age. It would only have like recommendations if it's suitable for certain ages or certain abilities, for example.
So finally, I just think school should not force kids really to do anything, because I think real life is no one forces you to do anything. You're 17, 18, or you've got a place of your own. No one's going to force you to go to your lessons in uni or wake up in the morning to go to your job. You've just got to wake up as soon as possible and get used to the idea that you are the person who's going to motivate you and make you do all of your things, and it should be you who kind of looks at yourself and goes, am I working towards something I want to be doing? Am I like making my way towards a future that I actually care about? And yes, I think a really good way of developing that skill is by allowing young people to make mistakes, whether it's missed lessons or
these things should be talked about, not punished.
I think punishment is just stupid. I don't know. It's just like if you're punishing a student, if there's a good reason, then surely you can explain that good reason to the student. And if they still don't believe it, then just let them do it and find out for themselves. And maybe they're right, and maybe you're wrong. And you tried to do something and it didn't work, and maybe they want to try it and it works for them. So, just what's the point of forcing a young person to do something? You don't have someone to force you to do things when you're an adult. Get used to the idea that you have to make decisions, and sometimes it's scary and there's an overwhelming number of choices. Really quickly, why do so many people leaving secondary school? I have no idea about the vast majority of jobs that are out there. I think it's stupid.
Yes. I think if you have an open relationship between the school and the students, or the teachers and the students, then there'll be more mutual respect and less need for punishment, because people would respect each other more on a level.
Grown-ups are wise and do know loads of things, so offer that, bring it to the table, say, I've seen these things and I recommend these things and I suggest you don't do that, and it's handy to have a varied understanding of geography and history and science and things for these reasons, and A, B, C, this is why I think this is a good idea to research that and do this and blah blah blah. But just inspire them and bring stuff to the table. Don't the more you shove something down someone's mouth, the more they don't want it anymore.
I think education's main purpose really is to inspire people to learn, to understand the world better, to kind of make people grow as a character, understand themselves, and basically know how to be happy.
You are clutching your boobs in such a great way. I can't stop it anymore.